Hi, Lindsey Kramer from Syracuse.com. This is from Miranda. Obviously, South Dakota is a team that shoots an awful lot of threes. Not as much as you guys, but close. They make about one fewer per game. When you play a team that, like yourself, likes to play a lot of threes, is it like, okay, bring it on, this is gonna be fun? Or are there things you have to keep in mind because as you're shooting threes, they're shooting threes, and maybe you don't want to get into an up and down, 3-point battles? How's it going to go against a team that's similar to yourself in that regard?
I don't know. I guess that just like changes our scheme of how we have to defend. Because every team is different. But I'm not sure. I guess.
Kira?
I don't know.
Any thoughts?
Like Miranda said, it changes our scheme a little bit. We have to step up on them on defense and be able to defend them in transition because they shoot a lot of threes. But I don't think it's going to be anything that we haven't seen all year.
AJ Fabry, Citrus, either of you three. South Dakota State, they're pretty sizable, especially at the guard position. A couple of 6-footers, Macy Miller, 6-foot point guard. How do you think that's going to affect your defensive strategy, especially in the 2-3 zone? How are you going to tackle their size at the guard positions?
Miranda, do you want to start?
Sure. I guess we just have to be more aggressive if they have that height advantage over us. But I guess like Kiki said, we're just going to have to defend outside the arc since they have shooters, and I guess just be prepared for them to shoot.
John Johnson was back. Earlier in the week, Coach Q said that he had taken bits and pieces from South Dakota State's offense and he had implemented it in with you guys throughout the season. With a quick turnaround from yesterday's game until Monday, the day in between, does it kind of help knowing that part of their offense is something that's similar to what you guys run on your end when you're trying to prepare for them?
Amaya, do you want to start? We'll work our way down.
Yeah, probably just because knowing that we kind of play similar to them, we kind of already know like what to expect. So I think that could definitely help in how we have to defend them.
So, Kira, yesterday he was trying to explain a little bit about what parts of their offense you implemented. And without getting too X's and O's, he was talking about their man offense and he liked certain things they did. Is there a simple way to explain the elements that South Dakota State does that maybe Q was implemented and what's kind of working for you guys?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I'm kind of
Sure.
confused.
Q mentioned yesterday that he watched South Dakota State's offense and implemented some of their elements of their offense. I'm curious, a simple explanation as to what some of the things might be and how you've implemented them. I think I understood him correctly saying he was looking at their man offense. Can you kind of take us through what that means?
Like I said, it's not too much that we haven't seen all year. So, I mean, they play just like us. They have to shoot threes. So we just got to be able to defend them. I don't think it's nothing we haven't seen all season.
Threes, it's the 3-point shooting contest. Do you feel like that's when you're always going to win?
No, I wouldn't say that. I feel like, we could have an off night. It's not like, every game we have like, we make 11 threes, like 13 threes. But I wouldn't say a team couldn't beat us in threes. But, our ability to shoot the three definitely helps us. And I guess the fact that we're a shooting team will, help us through these next few games. But
I think Kira, same question. Do you believe the team can beat you? Just out 3-point shoot you to a win?
No, I don't think that. They still have to be able to guard us. So, if they shoot threes and can't guard us, I don't think they're going to win. But, yeah.
Talk about the short turnaround. Obviously, only one day of preparation for what could be, the biggest game of the year. What's the preparation been like? Have you been off your feet trying to rest up for this next game? And obviously, this team schematically is pretty complex. So, what's the preparation been like the past 24 hours?
I guess just rest. We got to sleep in this morning, so we don't have practice until like 2 o'clock. So, a lot of us got a lot of sleep last night. But it's nothing that we haven't seen. Like during the ACC tournament, we had a game the next day, a game after that. So, you know, I guess this day off in between is nice compared to the tournament. But
I was curious about the focus of this team. Every player, every coach will say tomorrow's game's it, as we're looking at. It's a long way from Syracuse to Portland. It's a long way from the round of 32 to the Sweet 16. I mean, that's just such a destination. What are the keys to not thinking ahead to a rematch with Oregon or going up to Portland? You're still in the Dome. You're still in the round of 32. You know, what's the important thing about not getting too excited about what's just 60 minutes away, 40 minutes away?
It's mostly just, excuse me, mostly just focusing on the now and focusing on the game. We know we gotta play South Dakota. We know, like, we have to be aggressive, having like a well shooting game, like little things like that. So it's, I guess what's really most important is the now, figuring out, okay, we gotta play this. That's how we get to our next destination. And so not focusing on the future, pretty much.
Just obviously the team is known for taking a lot of threes, but some of the best performances come when you guys go inside and out. So do you put a lot of pressure on yourself to, like, you know, obviously being the first center out there, just to start the scoring out and, you know, try to continue it throughout the game?
No, I don't try to put pressure on myself. I just try to go in, just focus on what I need to do as the big and what they need me to do as the big. So there's really no pressure. I just feel like as long as I play like how I need to play, I think we'll be fine as a team. So that's what I try to focus on mostly.
As a follow-up to that, just did you feel like you really didn't get off to the start that you wanted to yesterday, and what are you looking to improve, you know, going forward?
Yeah, I most definitely felt like I didn't get a good start as I did yesterday, but mostly just trying to focus on finishing. I think that was what I really struggled with. So definitely trying to finish more, still try to be aggressive, still try to get deep catches is what I'm really focusing on for the next game.